Hey everyone! How's it going? Today, we're diving into a super interesting topic that's been making waves in England: genetically edited foods. If you haven't heard about this yet, don't worry. I'm here to break it all down for you in a simple and fun way. So, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any videos. Let's get into it. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly are genetically edited foods? Imagine you're a chef trying to perfect a recipe. You've mixed and matched ingredients from different recipes, but it's a slow and often unpredictable process. That's kind of how traditional agriculture works, where farmers cross plants to create new varieties. It can take years to get the desired result. Now, with genetic techniques, it's like having a shortcut to create exactly what you want, and much faster. There are three main techniques for editing food DNA. 1. Genetic modification. This technique adds genes from a different species to the plant or animal's DNA. It's like adding a secret ingredient from another dish to create something entirely new. 2. Cisgenesis. Here, you add genes from the same species or closely related species. It's like tweaking a recipe with similar ingredients, but faster. 3. Genetic editing. This is the newest technique, allowing precise changes to specific genes, like turning genes on or off, or removing DNA sections. It's like having a remote control to adjust the exact features of your dish. Now you might be wondering, is this safe? Scientists say yes. They assure us that genetic editing techniques are safe and that the resulting foods are rigorously tested. The fact is, genetically modified foods have been around for over 25 years with no significant problems. But of course, some people are still a bit concerned. In England, new legislation has already allowed the production and sale of these edited foods, but we're still a bit away from seeing them on store shelves. The technology is still developing, and it might take a few years before we have things like vitamin D-enriched tomatoes or high-starch potatoes available for us. Meanwhile, the government is also considering expanding this permission to include genetically edited meat and dairy products, but that's still pending approval. We've already got some cool products in other places, like GABA-rich tomatoes in Japan that help you relax, and even seedless cherries. In the UK, we're seeing things like genetically edited wheat and high-starch potatoes for snacks. The idea is to create foods that are more nutritious, resilient, and sustainable. But, of course, the debate continues. Some activists worry that these foods might cause new issues, like allergies or environmental impacts. So, regulation is still a hot topic. So, what does this mean for us as consumers? Well, the new legislation in England doesn't require special labeling for these edited foods, which means they won't have a label saying, genetically edited. This might help avoid some of the fear and mistrust, but it also raises questions about transparency. A recent survey showed that most people are okay with genetic editing for reducing pesticide use, but using it on animals is still a controversial topic. So, what's your take on this? Do you think genetically edited foods are the future of eating? Or do you have concerns about the potential risks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a bit more about this fascinating topic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you next time, folks.